There's an unseen force guiding everything in your life, a force that is always at work, even when it seems like nothing is happening. This force is divine timing. Every desire, every dream, every hope you have placed deep within your heart is known. But it's not simply about having the desire, it's about trusting that it will unfold in its perfect time. You may have questioned the delays, the setbacks, or the long wait. Perhaps you've wondered why things didn't happen when you expected them to. But let me tell you this, what's meant for you will come to you. Not a moment too soon, not a moment too late, but precisely when the conditions are right, when you are ready to receive it fully. Look at nature. The seed planted in the soil doesn't grow overnight. It requires time, nurturing, and patience to become the tree it is destined to be. In the same way, your dreams are like seeds planted in the universe. They need time to grow, to take root, to blossom. If you rush it, you may miss out on the fullness of the blessings that are meant to come. We live in a world where instant results are craved. But in the spiritual realm, there is no such thing as rushing. Divine timing is impeccable, flawless, and always aligned with your highest good. Trust that the universe knows the exact moment to bring your desires into your reality. Your job is not to force it, but to stay faithful, to remain aligned with your vision, and to act as if you already possess what you seek. Remember this, the path may not always be clear, but the destination is guaranteed if you trust the process. Obstacles might come, but they are not to stop you. They are simply there to refine you, to prepare you for what is already yours. Don't be disheartened by the detours. In divine timing, even delays serve a purpose. They strengthen your faith, shape your character, and help you appreciate the beauty of the fulfillment when it arrives. Instead of fighting against time, embrace it. Let go of your worries about when it will happen and focus on the truth that it will happen. Believe with all your heart that the universe is aligning everything in your favor, even if you cannot see the full picture yet. Sometimes the best things come to those who trust, wait, and prepare. When you least expect it, when your heart is open and your spirit is aligned, the doors will open. That which you have longed for will find its way to you in the most miraculous way. And when it does, you will look back and realize that every moment of waiting was part of the divine plan, a plan that was always working for your highest good. So trust the timing of your life. Release the need to control and trust that the universe is orchestrating something far greater than you can imagine. What is meant for you will not pass you by. It will come to you at the right time. Trust in divine timing. There is an invisible force, a power that orchestrates every event in your life, a force that moves with absolute precision and purpose. This power is what we call divine timing, and it operates beyond the limits of your conscious mind, beyond the constraints of human understanding. You see, everything that you desire, everything you long for, has its appointed time. It's not just about your wish, it's about the divine alignment of all things in your life that brings that wish into manifestation. But here is the truth that must sink deep into your consciousness. You must trust in divine timing. Many of us grow impatient with life. We set our desires, we visualize the outcomes, and yet, when things do not materialize according to our personal timelines, we begin to doubt. We question whether our desires are valid or whether we are worthy of receiving them. But the universe does not operate according to human schedules or the impatience of the mind. It moves with divine intelligence, with infinite wisdom, in a way that ensures everything unfolds perfectly. Trust means knowing that what you have planted will grow in its season, in its time, without needing to force or manipulate the process. But let me ask you, how often have you tried to rush things? How many times have you grown restless, pushing for results, only to find that forcing the outcome leads to frustration or worse, failure? When you plant a seed in the earth, you do not stand over it, commanding it to sprout the next day. You know that the seed requires time to develop, to push through the soil, to reach the light. Divine timing works the same way. The moment you desire something, it is already on its way to you. The universe immediately begins to rearrange itself to bring your desire into form. However, the realization of that desire may not occur when you expect it, because there are layers of preparation happening both within you and in the outer world. These layers are invisible to your physical eyes, but they are very real. They are the forces shaping your character, your understanding, your readiness to receive. The universe is never withholding from you. It is ensuring that when the moment arrives, you are fully equipped to embrace your blessing. You must trust in this process because divine timing is flawless. It never rushes, it never delays unnecessarily. Everything happens exactly when it is meant to. And when you understand this, you release the need to control or to push against time. You realize that time itself is an illusion created by the human mind, but in the grander scheme, everything is unfolding as it should. Take a moment to reflect on the seasons. The earth does not rush its rotation. The sun rises and sets at its appointed time. The tides follow their natural rhythm, and the flowers bloom only when the time is right. So why then do you believe that the timing of your life should be any different? The same divine intelligence that governs the universe is governing your life, and it knows exactly when to bring your desires to fruition. Often we cannot see the full picture. We focus so intently on the specific outcome that we forget the broader plan that is unfolding. You may think you are ready for what you've asked for, but the universe sees beyond your immediate desires. It knows when the circumstances are ideal. It sees the perfect moment for you to receive in a way that will bring you the most fulfillment. And while you may be impatient, while you may believe that you are ready, there are often unseen factors at play: people, situations, or events that need to align in order for your desire to manifest fully and completely. Trusting in divine timing requires faith, the kind of faith that does not waver even when the evidence is not yet visible. It requires a deep knowing that everything is working out for your highest good, even when it feels like nothing is happening. The delays are not rejections. They are opportunities for growth, for inner development, for deeper alignment with the source of all creation. When you embrace divine timing, you release the anxiety that comes with waiting. You rest in the assurance that what is meant for you will come to you not a moment too soon, not a moment too late, but precisely when the conditions are right. Understand this: the universe is never in a hurry. It does not operate under the pressure of deadlines or the stress of immediacy. It knows only perfection. And when you align yourself with this understanding, you become patient, calm, and centered. You no longer feel the need to rush, because you know that everything is coming together in the divine order. The very act of trusting in divine timing shifts your energy. It places you in a state of allowing rather than resisting. You are no longer fighting against the flow of life. Instead, you are flowing with it. The key is to stay connected to your vision while releasing your attachment to when and how it will manifest. Trust that the forces of the universe are at work behind the scenes, moving mountains, rearranging circumstances, and aligning the people and opportunities that will bring your vision to life. Do not lose heart if it takes time, because every moment of waiting is serving a higher purpose. It is preparing you, molding you, and refining your spirit so that when the moment of manifestation arrives, you are ready to receive it in its fullness. What's coming to you is already yours. It is written into the fabric of your existence, part of the divine blueprint that governs all creation. But just as a sculptor takes time to chisel away at the stone, revealing the masterpiece within, so too is the universe shaping the masterpiece of your life. Trust the process. Trust the timing. Know that your desires are not in vain, and they are not being delayed out of neglect. They are simply waiting for the perfect moment to emerge, when all things are aligned and when you are fully prepared to receive them. So be patient. Keep your faith alive. Hold on to your vision with unwavering belief, but let go of the urgency. Let go of the need to force things into existence. Know that divine timing is always at work, and it is working in your favor. In the perfect time, everything you desire will be delivered to you. And when that time comes, you will understand that every moment of waiting, every step of the journey, was leading you to something far greater than you could have imagined. Trust in divine timing, for it is never late and it never fails. Delays are an inevitable part of the journey to manifesting your desires. They are not signs of failure or rejection, but rather vital moments in the grand unfolding of your life. In the realm of divine timing, Delays are like pauses in a symphony, creating space for the perfect notes to play in harmony. When you understand this, you begin to see delays not as obstacles but as opportunities for growth, for inner transformation, and for aligning yourself more deeply with your desires. You may have experienced times in your life where everything seemed to be moving smoothly toward your goal, only for it to be interrupted by what appeared to be a setback. Perhaps the job you wanted didn't come through, or the relationship you invested in fell apart. In these moments, it's easy to feel frustrated, disillusioned, or even defeated. But what if these delays were part of a larger design? What if, instead of pushing against them, you embraced them as essential elements in your journey? Consider this: when an artist paints a masterpiece, they don't rush the process. Every stroke of the brush is deliberate, even when it seems like nothing significant is happening on the canvas. The layers of paint must dry before the next color is added, and each pause is a necessary part of the creation. In the same way, the universe requires pauses in your life's journey to prepare you for what is to come. The delays are moments when you are being shaped, refined, and strengthened for the fulfillment of your desires. Delays provide an opportunity for self-reflection, a time to evaluate where you are in relation to your vision. Sometimes the delay is necessary because you are not yet in the right state of mind, emotion, or spirit to fully receive what you have asked for. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, knows this. It knows that rushing the process could lead to outcomes that are less than ideal. You may think you are ready, but there may be layers of resistance, doubt, or fear that need to be addressed before you can manifest what you truly desire. The delay allows for this inner work to take place. Delays also serve as powerful teachers. They teach you patience, resilience, and trust in the unseen forces at play. When things don't happen on your timetable, you are forced to confront your own impatience and surrender your need for control. You learn to let go of the false belief that you must make everything happen by sheer force of will. Instead, you begin to understand that there is a flow to life, and when you align yourself with this flow, everything comes to you with ease and grace, even if it takes time. Think about the times in your life when things didn't go according to plan, only for something better to emerge from the delay. Perhaps you missed out on an opportunity, only to discover that a far more rewarding one was waiting just around the corner. Or maybe a relationship ended, and in the space that followed, you discovered a deeper sense of self-worth and clarity about what you truly desire in a partner. These delays were not punishments or random events, they were necessary steps in your journey toward greater fulfillment. In the same way, every delay you experience on the path to manifesting your desires is preparing you for something greater. It's creating space for the right people, circumstances, and opportunities to align perfectly. The delay may feel uncomfortable, even painful at times, but it is not without purpose. It is a divine pause, a moment for you to recalibrate, to strengthen your faith, and to deepen your connection to your inner power. There is a profound lesson in learning to embrace delays rather than resist them. When you resist the delay, you create tension and frustration within yourself, which can block the very thing you are trying to manifest. But when you accept the delay as part of the process, you open yourself up to receiving insights, guidance, and even unexpected blessings that you may have missed otherwise. The delay becomes a part of the journey, not an interruption of it. In moments of delay, it's important to stay connected to your vision. Don't lose sight of what you are working toward, even if the road seems longer than you anticipated. Use the delay to reaffirm your commitment to your desires. Ask yourself, how can I grow during this time? What lessons are being presented to me? How can I better prepare myself to receive what I've asked for? When you shift your perspective in this way, the delay becomes an ally rather than an enemy. The universe operates with perfect timing. It knows when to bring things into your life, and it knows when to hold things back for your greater good. Trust that the delay is not a denial. It is simply a part of the journey that is unfolding exactly as it should. Your job is not to question the timing, but to stay aligned with your desires, to keep your faith strong, and to remain open to the lessons and growth that the delay is offering you. Delays are not wasted time. Every moment of waiting is a moment of preparation. The longer you wait, the more profound the fulfillment will be when your desire finally manifests. Think of the delay as a gestation period, like a seed buried deep in the soil. You cannot see the growth happening beneath the surface, but it is there, taking root, gaining strength, and preparing to break through the earth in its own time. And when it does, the beauty of the bloom will far exceed your expectations. So when you encounter delays on your journey, do not be disheartened. Do not allow frustration or doubt to cloud your vision. Instead, take a deep breath, trust in the process, and know that the delay is part of the divine plan. Everything you desire is already on its way to you, but it will arrive when the time is right, when you are ready, and when all the conditions are perfectly aligned. In the grand design of life, delays are simply moments of pause, moments where the universe is working behind the scenes to bring everything together for your highest good. Embrace the delay, learn from it, and trust that when the time is right, everything you've dreamed of will come into your life in ways more magnificent than you could have ever imagined. Your dreams will manifest when you are ready to receive them. This is a profound truth that transcends our usual understanding of time, effort, and expectation. We often believe that as soon as we set a goal or envision a dream, the universe should immediately deliver it to us, as if it's a mere transaction. But the universe operates on a different rhythm, one that is in sync with your inner readiness, your spiritual alignment, and your personal growth. When we talk about being ready, it goes far beyond just wanting something. Readiness is a state of being that involves your mind, heart, spirit, and actions being in perfect harmony with the vision you seek to manifest. Let's begin with this fundamental understanding. The universe always says yes. It never withholds from you the things that you desire. The moment you set a clear intention, the wheels of the universe begin to turn in your favor. But here's the key: what you desire cannot manifest until you are vibrationally aligned with it. In other words, you must become a match for the thing you wish to experience. And this alignment, this readiness, comes from within you. Often when we think we are ready, we are merely eager or impatient. We want the results, the success, the relationship, or the financial abundance, but deep down, there may be unresolved fears, limiting beliefs, or subconscious patterns that block us from fully receiving. These inner obstacles act like a dam, holding back the flow of blessings that are meant to come into our lives. The universe, in its wisdom, knows when you are truly prepared to handle and sustain the dream you have called forth. It waits patiently, allowing you the time and space to grow into the person who can not only receive but also steward the manifestation wisely. Readiness, therefore, is not just about desire, it's about becoming. You must become the version of yourself that is capable of holding what you are asking for. If you dream of success, are you mentally, emotionally, and spiritually prepared for the responsibilities and challenges that come with that success? If you dream of love, have you healed the parts of yourself that might sabotage a healthy relationship? If you dream of financial abundance, have you cultivated the mindset and habits that allow wealth to flow to you and through you effortlessly? These are the questions the universe poses to you in the delay, in the period of waiting. During this time, the universe is not denying your dream, it is shaping you. Every experience, every challenge, every setback is refining you, preparing you to hold your dream with grace and strength. This process may seem slow or frustrating, but it is necessary. Imagine giving a child the responsibility of running a business. No matter how much they desire it, they lack the maturity, knowledge, and experience to manage it. Similarly, you may desire something that in your current state you are not fully ready to handle. The universe knows this and offers you opportunities to grow, to learn, and to expand until you are fully aligned with the reality you seek. Readiness is also about clearing out the internal clutter that may be blocking your manifestation. Oftentimes, we carry old wounds, negative beliefs, and self-sabotaging behaviors that hinder the flow of our dreams. These are the invisible barriers that keep us from fully aligning with our desires. The universe, in its infinite patience, gives us time to confront and release these blockages. It is through this inner work, this healing, forgiving, and transforming that we become ready. The more you let go of what no longer serves you, the more space you create for what is meant for you. Think of it like preparing a garden. You may have the seeds of a beautiful flower, but if the soil is not fertile, if it is cluttered with rocks and weeds, those seeds will never grow. In the same way, your dreams are the seeds, but your inner state, your beliefs, emotions, and mindset are the soil. If you do not clear the soil of limiting beliefs and emotional baggage, your dreams cannot take root and flourish. Readiness, therefore, is about preparing your inner world to be a fertile ground for your desires to manifest. Another aspect of readiness is trust. Do you trust that the universe is working on your behalf, even when you can't see immediate results? Trusting the process is crucial to becoming ready. When you trust, you release the need to control or force outcomes. You allow the universe to bring your dream into form in its own perfect time. This trust creates a space of peace and patience within you, which is essential for alignment. When you trust, you vibrate at a higher frequency, one that matches the energy of your desires. In this state of trust, you are open to receive, and the universe can deliver. It's also important to understand that readiness does not mean perfection. You don't have to have everything figured out or be in a state of flawless mastery. Readiness means that you are in a place where you are willing to receive, where you have done the necessary inner work, and where you trust that whatever comes, you are capable of handling it. It means that you are open, aligned, and prepared to grow into the version of yourself that can fully live the dream you have envisioned. In some cases, you may think you are ready for your dream, but the universe is orchestrating events, people, and circumstances around you that need to align before your manifestation can occur. There are times when external factors must shift, and while this may appear as a delay, it is actually part of the divine timing. Your readiness is not just about you, it's about the whole universe working together to bring your dream to life in the most harmonious and complete way possible. This is why patience is such a powerful spiritual practice. It is in the waiting that you learn to trust, to refine, and to align. Every moment of delay is an opportunity for you to prepare on a deeper level, to step into greater alignment with your true self. The universe is never in a rush, and it knows exactly when you are ready. When that moment arrives, your dream will manifest effortlessly, and you will realize that the timing was perfect all along. So the next time you feel impatient or frustrated that your dream hasn't manifested yet, ask yourself, am I truly ready to receive this? Is there something within me that still needs to be healed, learned, or aligned? And then trust that if the answer is yes, the universe is giving you the gift of time to prepare. Every step of the journey, every delay, every challenge is part of your becoming. Your dream will manifest when you are ready, and when it does, you will understand that the waiting was an integral part of the process. Trust in this truth, and you will find peace in the journey toward your dreams. Obstacles refine and prepare you for the fulfillment of your desires in ways you may not fully comprehend at first. They are not roadblocks meant to hinder your progress, but rather tools that shape, mold, and strengthen you. Every obstacle is a mirror reflecting aspects of your inner world that require attention, growth, or transformation. When you encounter resistance on your path, it is an invitation to rise to a higher level of understanding and awareness. The universe is always working to prepare you for the manifestation of your dreams, and sometimes that preparation comes in the form of challenges. Imagine the process of refining a diamond. In its raw state, a diamond may seem unremarkable, hidden beneath layers of roughness. It must undergo intense pressure, cutting, and polishing before it can reveal its brilliance. In the same way, the obstacles you face are the refining tools that chip away at the rough edges of your character, beliefs, and mindset. They strip away the layers of doubt, fear, and limitation, exposing the radiant, powerful being within you. Without these challenges, you would not be prepared to handle the fullness of the life you desire. Obstacles often bring with them frustration, disappointment, or even pain. These emotions are natural responses, but they are also gateways to deeper self-awareness. When you confront an obstacle, it forces you to examine your thoughts, actions, and beliefs. Are you operating from a place of fear or trust? Are you clinging to old patterns that no longer serve you? The challenges that arise in your journey are designed to illuminate these areas, giving you the opportunity to release what holds you back and step into a more empowered version of yourself. It's important to recognize that obstacles are not punishments. They are not signs that you are on the wrong path or that your dreams are unattainable. In fact, they often indicate the opposite. The presence of obstacles can be a sign that you are moving closer to your desires, that you are on the verge of a breakthrough. The universe places these challenges in your path to ensure that when your dreams manifest, you are fully ready to receive and sustain them. Every obstacle serves a purpose, even if it's not immediately clear. There may be lessons embedded within each challenge that are essential for your growth. These lessons can take many forms: patience, resilience, forgiveness, or the ability to surrender control. When you face an obstacle, ask yourself, what is this situation trying to teach me? How can I grow through this experience? By shifting your perspective and viewing obstacles as opportunities for growth, you transform your relationship with them. They are no longer sources of frustration, but catalysts for your evolution. Obstacles also test your commitment. When you encounter difficulty, it's easy to doubt whether your dream is worth pursuing. But true desire is persistent. It does not waver in the face of adversity. The obstacles you face are a way for the universe to gauge your dedication. How deeply do you want what you say you want? Are you willing to push through discomfort and uncertainty to achieve it? These challenges build your inner strength and fortify your resolve, making you even more capable of manifesting your dreams. Another important aspect of obstacles is that they often force you to change direction or adjust your approach. Sometimes the path you are on may not be the most direct road to your goal, and an obstacle appears to guide you toward a better way. These detours may seem like setbacks at the time, but they are actually redirections that align you more closely with your purpose. The obstacle is not there to stop you, it is there to guide you to a more aligned and fulfilling version of your dream. Moreover, obstacles help you build resilience. Life will always present challenges, but it's how you respond to them that defines your journey. When you face an obstacle and choose to persevere, you cultivate a deeper sense of trust in yourself and in the universe. You realize that no challenge is too great, and that you have the inner resources to overcome anything that stands in your way. This resilience becomes a foundation for future success, allowing you to navigate life's ups and downs with grace and confidence. As you move through obstacles, you also learn to let go of attachment to specific outcomes. Often we become so fixated on how we think things should unfold that we resist the natural flow of life. Obstacles teach you to surrender your expectations and trust that the universe knows the best way to bring your desires into fruition. You may not always understand why a particular challenge has appeared or how it fits into the bigger picture, but trust that it is all part of the divine plan. By releasing control, you allow the universe to work through you in ways that are far more powerful than anything you could have orchestrated on your own. One of the greatest gifts obstacles offer is the opportunity to develop a deeper relationship with yourself. When you face a challenge, you are forced to look inward, to tap into your inner strength and wisdom. Obstacles strip away the distractions of the external world and bring you back to your core essence. They remind you that everything you need to overcome adversity is already within you. The more you connect with this inner power, the more unstoppable you become. The obstacles you face are not there to block you from your dreams, but to prepare you for them. They are refining you, shaping you, and guiding you toward the highest version of yourself. When you embrace obstacles as part of the process, you unlock their hidden gifts. You begin to see that every challenge is a stepping stone, moving you closer to your ultimate destination. Instead of resisting obstacles, welcome them as opportunities for growth and transformation. They are the universe's way of ensuring that when your dreams do manifest, you are fully equipped to handle them with grace, wisdom, and strength. So the next time you encounter an obstacle, remember it is not there to stop you. It is there to refine you, to make you stronger, wiser, and more aligned with your true self. Embrace the process, trust the journey, and know that every obstacle is a vital part of your preparation for the incredible life that awaits you. Embracing the waiting period is a profound act of trust, patience, and surrender to the natural unfolding of your desires. In the journey toward the manifestation of your dreams, the waiting period often feels like an empty space and in between, where nothing seems to be happening. But this is a misconception. The waiting period is alive with unseen activity, a sacred time where the seeds you have planted begin to take root in the invisible realms. It is a crucial part of the process, a space for preparation, refinement, and growth. To embrace the waiting period is to align yourself with the flow of the universe, understanding that divine timing is always perfect. At the core of this period is trust in the universe, trust in the process, and trust in yourself. When we desire something deeply, there is often a tendency to want immediate results, as if the fulfillment of the desire is the only thing that can bring us peace, happiness, or validation. However, the waiting period invites us to shift our focus from the future to the present, reminding us that this moment right now holds all the power. The waiting period is not a punishment or a delay. It is a gift, an opportunity to become the person who is ready to receive what you have envisioned. In the stillness of waiting, profound inner work can take place. This is a time for introspection, where you can examine your beliefs, thoughts, and emotions to ensure that they are in alignment with the life you are creating. Often we are eager to receive the results, but we may not yet be ready on a deeper level. The waiting period allows us to prepare internally, to make sure that when our desires manifest, we are fully equipped to handle them. It is a time for emotional and spiritual readiness. Imagine a farmer planting seeds in the soil. Once the seeds are sown, there is a period of waiting before the crops begin to grow. During this time, the farmer does not dig up the seeds every day to check on their progress. Instead, they trust that beneath the surface, in the darkness of the soil, the seeds are germinating and doing the necessary work to eventually break through the ground. The same is true for your dreams. Just because you cannot see immediate results does not mean nothing is happening. In fact, some of the most significant progress takes place during the waiting period. This waiting time also serves as a period for the universe to align everything in the external world to bring your desires to fruition. While you focus on your internal growth and preparation, the universe is orchestrating circumstances, bringing the right people, opportunities, and events into place. You may not see how things are moving behind the scenes, but trust that they are. The waiting period is a time for faith that the universe knows the best possible timing for your desires to manifest, and that everything is working in perfect harmony, even if you cannot yet perceive it. Patience becomes your greatest ally during this time. Patience is not passive waiting, it is an active state of trust and calm. It is the understanding that what is meant for you will not pass you by, and that the universe will deliver your desires in the most perfect way when the time is right. Patience invites you to release the need for control, to let go of timelines and rigid expectations. When you surrender to the flow of life, you allow the universe to work its magic in ways that are far greater than anything you could have planned. The waiting period also provides a valuable opportunity to detach from the outcome. Detachment does not mean giving up on your desires, rather, it means releasing the anxiety and desperation that can sometimes accompany the waiting process. When you are detached, you are no longer clinging to the need for your desires to manifest in a specific way or within a specific time frame. You trust that what is coming is for your highest good and that it will arrive at the perfect moment. This state of detachment opens the door for the universe to surprise you with possibilities that you may not have even imagined. Embracing the waiting period also teaches you to live fully in the present moment. So often we become so fixated on the future, on the fulfillment of our dreams, that we forget to enjoy the beauty and richness of the present. But the present moment is where your power resides. It is the space where you can cultivate the energy, mindset, and emotions that will ultimately bring your desires into reality. By fully embracing the now, you align yourself with the energy of abundance and gratitude, which accelerates the manifestation process. The waiting period invites you to find joy, peace, and fulfillment in the journey itself, not just in the destination. During this time, it's important to focus on what you can control: your thoughts, feelings, and actions. Instead of fixating on the absence of what you desire, direct your energy toward personal growth and self-mastery. This is your time to prepare yourself mentally, emotionally, and spiritually for the life you are calling in. The more you align with the energy of your desires, the more effortlessly they will flow into your reality. The waiting period is a time for you to become the vibrational match to the life you are creating. Obstacles or delays during this time should not be seen as setbacks. Instead, they are often necessary detours that are guiding you towards something even better than what you had originally envisioned. The waiting period may reveal to you areas where more growth or healing is needed. It may bring to light limiting beliefs or patterns that need to be released. This is all part of the process of preparing you for the fulfillment of your dreams. The universe is ensuring that when your desires do manifest, they will come in a way that serves your highest good. One of the greatest lessons the waiting period teaches is trust in the divine timing of your life. Everything happens at the right time, in the right way, for the right reasons. There is no need to rush or force the process. Trust that the universe's timing is always perfect, even if it doesn't align with your own. When you embrace this truth, you release the pressure and anxiety of trying to control every aspect of your journey. You relax into the flow of life, knowing that what is meant for you is on its way. In embracing the waiting period, you become an active participant in the co-creation of your reality. You are no longer a passive observer, anxiously waiting for something to happen. Instead, you are fully engaged in the process of becoming the person who is ready to receive your desires. You trust the timing, you trust the process, and you trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. The waiting period is not a time of inaction. It is a time of preparation, growth, and alignment. It is a time for you to cultivate trust, patience, and surrender. It is a sacred space where the universe is working with you, not against you, to bring your dreams into reality. Embrace it fully, knowing that the waiting period is an integral part of the journey toward manifesting the life you desire. Trust in the unseen, believe in the power of divine timing, and rest in the assurance that what you seek is already making its way to you. What's meant for you will not pass you by. This is an unwavering truth that speaks to the core of faith, patience, and trust in the divine flow of life. It is a reminder that the universe, or the divine intelligence that orchestrates all things, has a plan that is far greater and more intricate than anything we could ever conceive. The opportunities, relationships, and experiences that are aligned with your true self will come to you in their perfect time, no matter how circumstances may appear at the moment. This notion dissolves the fear of missing out or losing your way, for the universe is always guiding you toward what is meant to be yours. At the heart of this truth is the idea that everything happens according to a divine timeline. You may have certain desires or dreams that seem to be taking longer to materialize than you'd like, but the timing of your life is not random. Just as seasons unfold with precision, so too do the events in your life. You are not late, you are not missing anything. What is meant for you will come when the timing is right, and no external force can prevent that from happening. This principle invites you to release the anxiety of trying to control every aspect of your life and instead trust that the universe knows exactly what you need and when you need it. Often we get caught up in the idea that we must seize every opportunity immediately, fearing that if we don't act fast enough, we will miss out. But this mindset is rooted in a lack of trust, in the belief that life is a race or a competition. The truth is that what is meant for you cannot pass you by, even if it feels like it's out of reach in the present moment. The universe does not operate on a system of scarcity or competition, it works on alignment and divine timing. When you are ready emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, the things that are meant for you will flow effortlessly into your life. The key is to align yourself with trust and surrender. I think about a river flowing toward the ocean. The water does not rush or force its way, it follows the natural course set before it. Even when the path is winding or obstructed by rocks, the water continues to flow, knowing that it will eventually reach its destination. The same is true for your life. What is meant for you will find its way to you, regardless of the obstacles or detours you may encounter along the way. These obstacles are not meant to block you, but to guide you, to ensure that you are fully prepared to receive the blessings that are on their way. It's important to recognize that what's meant for you may not always come in the form you expect. Sometimes the universe delivers what you need rather than what you think you want. There may be moments when you feel disappointed because a particular opportunity didn't work out or a door closed in your face. But these are not rejections, they are redirections. The universe is aligning you with something better, something that is more suited to your true path. When you trust that what is meant for you will not pass you by, you begin to see every setback as a setup for something greater. This principle also allows you to let go of the need for comparison. It's easy to look at others and feel that they are ahead, that they are achieving things faster or more easily than you are. But comparison is a distraction from your own path. What is meant for them is not meant for you, and what is meant for you is uniquely yours. The timing of your life is tailor-made for you, and it cannot be measured against anyone else's. When you stop comparing, you free yourself to fully embrace your own journey, trusting that your time will come, and when it does, it will be perfect. Another aspect of this truth is the idea that you do not need to chase what is meant for you. In a culture that often glorifies hustle and constant striving, it can be difficult to accept that you don't have to fight for what is yours. Of course, action is important, but it's the energy behind that action that matters. When you act from a place of fear, scarcity, or desperation, you repel the very things you desire. But when you act from a place of calm trust, knowing that what is meant for you is already making its way to you, you align yourself with the flow of life. You become a magnet for the opportunities, relationships, and experiences that are destined to come your way. This doesn't mean that life will be free of challenges or that everything will always go smoothly. Challenges are a part of the journey, but they do not define the outcome. Even in the midst of difficulty, trust that what is meant for you is still on its way. The challenges you face are often the very experiences that prepare you for what's to come. They refine you, shape you, and make you stronger, so that when your desires manifest, you are ready to receive them fully. In fact, some of the greatest blessings come after the most intense struggles, and it is often in the waiting and the challenges that your deepest growth occurs. To embrace this truth is to live in a state of surrender. Surrender does not mean giving up, it means letting go of the need to control every detail. It means trusting that the universe is always working in your favor, even when it seems like things are not going according to plan. Surrender is an act of faith, an acknowledgement that there is a higher intelligence guiding your life, one that knows the perfect timing for all things. When you surrender, you release the tension, anxiety, and pressure that come from trying to force outcomes, and you open yourself to the flow of grace and ease. This mindset also allows you to cultivate patience. Patience is not passive waiting, it is an active trust in the process. It's about recognizing that there is a divine order to your life, and that rushing the process will not bring you closer to your dreams. Patience allows you to rest in the present moment, knowing that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. It frees you from the need to push or struggle, and it allows you to enjoy the journey, rather than constantly fixating on the destination. The belief that what's meant for you will not pass you by brings an immense sense of peace. It lifts the burden of trying to make things happen through sheer force of will, and instead invites you to align with the natural rhythm of life. It reassures you that nothing and no one can take away what is rightfully yours. It gives you the freedom to trust, to wait, and to know that the universe is always conspiring in your favor. When you internalize this truth, you step into a state of grace. You move through life with the quiet confidence that your path is unfolding perfectly, even if you can't see the full picture yet. You trust that the opportunities, relationships, and experiences that are meant for you will arrive at the right time, in the right way, and you are prepared to receive them when they do. You are no longer driven by fear or doubt, but by a deep sense of knowing that the universe is always guiding you toward your highest good. So trust the process. Trust that what is meant for you will not pass you by. Trust that the universe is always working behind the scenes, aligning everything perfectly for your highest good. And know that when the time is right, what is meant for you will come to you effortlessly, in ways that exceed your wildest expectations. As we conclude this journey into the depths of trust in divine timing, Let us carry forward the profound understanding that what is meant for you will always find its way to you, even amidst the uncertainties and delays that life presents. Embracing this truth requires us to cultivate patience, surrender, and unwavering faith in the divine intelligence that orchestrates our lives. Each moment of waiting is not a void, but a sacred space where growth and preparation occur, where we are refined to receive our blessings fully. In recognizing that delays are part of the journey, we learn to see obstacles not as hindrances, but as vital experiences that shape us into who we need to be. Our dreams will manifest when we are ready, and the universe, in its infinite wisdom, aligns everything perfectly for our highest good. The waiting period becomes an opportunity to strengthen our trust, deepen our understanding, and embrace the lessons that life has to offer. Let us remember that we are not in a race, we are in a beautifully designed dance with the universe. What is meant for us cannot be taken away, nor can it pass us by, no matter how elusive it may seem. The opportunities and blessings that align with our true selves will flow into our lives in their perfect timing, unfolding in ways that may surprise and delight us. So as we navigate through our individual journeys, let us lean into the waiting, honor the process, and trust that every step we take is leading us closer to our destined path. The universe is always working in our favor, and when we open our hearts and minds to this truth, we invite abundance, joy, and fulfillment into our lives. In this sacred dance of life, let us celebrate the promise that what is meant for us will come to us at the right time. With faith, patience, and a heart open to possibilities, we can face each day with confidence, knowing that the best is yet to come. Trust in divine timing, and watch as the universe reveals the magnificent tapestry of your life, woven with dreams, love, and endless potential. There is a truth that resonates with universal wisdom. What you want has already found its way to you. It may seem invisible, intangible, or far off, but the moment you desired it, the wheels of manifestation were set in motion. Belief is the foundation upon which all things are built. It is the silent architect behind the scenes, shaping the realities we experience. When you believe in something deeply, when you truly hold it in your heart as a certainty, you set forces into motion that are unseen but undeniably powerful. This belief, in its purest form, acts as a magnet, drawing to you the things that you seek. It is not simply a passive state of mind, rather, it is an active force that interacts with the universe at every level. When you believe, you begin to create an energetic frequency within yourself that aligns with the very thing you desire. This frequency communicates with the world around you, sending signals that influence circumstances, opportunities, and people to come into your life. But this is not just about desire or wishful thinking, it is about faith. Faith is the bedrock of belief. It is the unwavering certainty that no matter what appears in front of you, what you believe will ultimately come to pass. It is the quiet, persistent assurance that keeps you going, even when the evidence around you might suggest otherwise. Belief is not confined to positive outcomes either. Unfortunately, many people fall into the trap of believing in their limitations. They believe that they are unworthy, that success is only for others, or that life is destined to be a struggle. And just as positive belief attracts good things, negative belief also creates its own reality. When you believe in your fears or doubts, you unconsciously shape your life to reflect those very limitations. The mind does not discriminate between positive and negative beliefs, it simply acts on the energy and emotion behind them. Therefore, belief, whether uplifting or limiting, shapes our lives in profound ways. The power of belief lies in its ability to shape perception. Perception, in turn, shapes reality. When you believe in something, you begin to see the world through that lens. Your mind filters information based on what you expect to see. For instance, if you believe that the world is full of opportunities, you will naturally notice opportunities where others might only see obstacles. You will be drawn to circumstances and people that align with this worldview, and in return, those opportunities will find their way to you. On the contrary, if you believe that life is a constant battle, your mind will filter the world in a way that confirms this belief. Even when positive things happen, you may disregard them, focusing instead on the struggles and hardships. This is where the concept of self-fulfilling prophecy comes into play. Our beliefs create a loop. We believe something to be true, and because of this belief, we act in ways that bring about the very result we expect. If you believe you are destined for success, your actions will reflect confidence and determination. You will take risks, seize opportunities, and persevere through challenges. People will notice this confidence, and opportunities will be drawn to you. Conversely, if you believe you are doomed to fail, you may approach life with hesitation and fear. This hesitance often leads to missed opportunities and self-sabotage, which only further confirms your belief in failure. One of the most critical aspects of belief is that it is a choice. While it may feel like our beliefs are hardwired into us, the truth is that we can change them at any time. Beliefs are not static, they are dynamic and can be shaped through intention and practice. The first step in harnessing the power of belief is to become aware of what you truly believe, both consciously and unconsciously. Many of our beliefs are inherited from our environment, society, or upbringing, and we often carry them without even realizing it. These beliefs shape our self-image, our expectations, and ultimately our reality. To shift limiting beliefs, one must first question their validity. Ask yourself, is this belief serving me? Does it empower me or hold me back more often than not? You will find that the beliefs that limit you are based on fear or past experiences, not on the truth of what is possible. Once you identify a limiting belief, you can begin the process of replacing it with a more empowering one. This takes time, but through repetition and practice, new beliefs can take root. The key is to act as though the new belief is already true, even before you have evidence to support it. This is the essence of faith. When you hold a belief so firmly that you act on it with confidence, the world begins to shift in response. Your actions, your thoughts, and your energy all align with this new belief, and as a result, you start to see evidence of it in your life. This process may feel uncomfortable at first, because it requires you to step out of your comfort zone. You are, in essence, choosing to believe in something that is not yet visible. But this is the very nature of belief. It precedes the manifestation of what is to come. Another important aspect of belief is that it influences the way others perceive and interact with you. People are highly intuitive, often picking up on the subtle cues of confidence or doubt in others. When you believe in yourself and your goals, this confidence radiates outward, and people respond to it. They are more likely to trust you, to offer opportunities, and to support your endeavors. Conversely, if you approach situations with self-doubt or fear, people may sense this hesitation and respond accordingly. Your belief, or lack thereof, can either open doors or close them. But belief is not just about external success, it also impacts your internal state of being. When you believe in something wholeheartedly, it provides a sense of purpose and direction. It gives you the strength to persevere when things get tough, because you know that what you want is on its way. This inner conviction creates resilience. Challenges and setbacks are seen not as signs of failure, but as stepping stones on the path to success. When you believe in the inevitability of your desires, you are less likely to give up when things don't go according to plan. Instead, you adapt, learn, and keep moving forward. Moreover, belief has a direct impact on your emotional well-being. Positive beliefs generate positive emotions. When you believe that good things are coming, you naturally feel more hopeful, optimistic, and motivated. This creates a positive feedback loop. Your positive emotions fuel your actions, and your actions create positive outcomes, which reinforce your belief. This cycle of belief, emotion, and action becomes a powerful engine for manifesting what you desire. In contrast, negative beliefs create negative emotions. Doubt, fear, and pessimism arise from beliefs that limit your potential. These emotions drain your energy, making it difficult to take the necessary actions to achieve your goals. Over time, these negative beliefs can lead to feelings of frustration, hopelessness, and even despair. This is why it is so important to cultivate beliefs that empower and uplift you, rather than those that hold you back. Timing and patience are fundamental forces in the unfolding of our lives. intricately connected to how our desires manifest. We often set our sights on a particular goal or dream and want it to materialize immediately. But life rarely works according to our schedule. Instead, it operates on its own timing, guided by forces beyond our control or understanding. The key is to develop patience and trust that everything we desire will come to us when the time is right, not when we demand it. One of the most important lessons we can learn is that everything we desire is already in motion, but it arrives at the perfect time. It's like planting a seed. You don't dig it up every day to check its progress. Instead, you trust that beneath the soil, it is germinating and growing, even though you cannot see it. Life works the same way. Often the things we want are already on their way to us, but they need time to develop and come to fruition. This period of waiting can feel like nothing is happening, but in reality, things are shifting and aligning for our benefit behind the scenes. When we desire something deeply, it's easy to become impatient. We want it now, or we want to see evidence that it's coming. This impatience often stems from a lack of trust in the process. We doubt that the universe is working in our favor, or we fear that if it doesn't happen quickly, it won't happen at all. This creates tension and anxiety, which can actually push away the very thing we want. Patience, on the other hand, is a form of surrender. It's trusting that what you desire is making its way to you, even if you can't see immediate results. There is a natural rhythm to life, a flow that we often overlook in our fast-paced world. We live in an era of instant gratification, where we expect things to happen on demand. But the universe doesn't operate on human schedules. There are seasons in life, just as there are in nature. There is a time for planting, a time for growth, and a time for harvest. Everything happens in cycles, and there is great wisdom in allowing life to unfold at its own pace. The challenge for many of us is learning to live in harmony with this timing. We may feel frustrated when things aren't happening quickly enough, or we may compare our journey to others and wonder why we aren't where they are. This comparison only leads to more impatience and often causes us to act out of fear or frustration. But when we step back and recognize that our journey is unique, we can begin to appreciate the timing of our own life. What is meant for us will not pass us by. It may not arrive when we expect, but it will arrive when the conditions are right for it to flourish. Patience is not passive, it is active faith. It requires a mindset shift from focusing on the absence of what you want to trusting that it is already on its way. In the space between desiring something and receiving it, we are given an opportunity to grow. Often the period of waiting is when the most profound internal work takes place. We develop resilience, gain clarity, and become better prepared to receive what we want. If everything came to us instantly, we would miss out on the lessons that come with waiting. It's important to understand that delays do not mean denial. Just because something hasn't arrived yet doesn't mean it won't come. Sometimes what we desire needs time to develop. Other times we ourselves are not quite ready to receive it. We may need to grow in certain areas, or life may need to shift in ways we can't foresee. This is why trusting in divine timing is so important. What may seem like a delay is often life's way of preparing us for something even greater than we imagined. In the meantime, patience allows us to live fully in the present. When we are constantly focused on the future and what we want, we often overlook the beauty of the present moment. Patience brings us back to the now, reminding us that life is happening right here, right now. There is joy, growth, and fulfillment to be found in the waiting. Instead of viewing this period as a gap between where you are and where you want to be, see it as a crucial part of the process. Each moment, each step, is preparing you for what's to come. Patience also teaches us to let go of control. We live in a world where we are conditioned to believe that we must control every aspect of our lives. We make plans, set timelines, and expect things to unfold exactly as we want them to. But life is unpredictable, and the more we try to control it, the more resistance we create. Patience is about surrendering this need for control and trusting in a higher plan. It's about recognizing that there are forces at work far greater than our own understanding. When we let go of the need to control every detail, we open ourselves up to possibilities we may have never considered. One of the most profound aspects of timing and patience is the understanding that sometimes what we want isn't what we need. We may have our hearts set on a particular outcome, but life may have something even better in store for us. Patience allows us to remain open to these possibilities. It teaches us to trust that the universe knows what is best for us, even when we cannot see it. Often when we look back on our lives, we realize that the things we wanted so desperately were not in alignment with our highest good. In hindsight, we see that life gave us something far better than we could have ever imagined. Patience also requires faith in ourselves. We must trust that we are capable of navigating the journey, no matter how long it takes. It's easy to lose faith when things don't happen as quickly as we want them to. We begin to doubt our abilities, question our worth, and wonder if we are deserving of what we desire. But patience reminds us that we are enough, just as we are. It teaches us that our worth is not determined by how quickly we achieve our goals, but by our ability to persevere and remain steadfast in our belief that what we want is already making its way to us. Releasing resistance is one of the most powerful steps you can take in manifesting the life you desire. Resistance is the internal tension that arises when we try to force things to happen, or when we hold on to fears, doubts, and limiting beliefs that prevent us from allowing what we truly want to flow into our lives. It's that inner voice that questions whether we are truly deserving of what we desire, or whether what we want is even possible. The key to manifesting with ease is learning to let go of this resistance, creating space for the universe to deliver what is already on its way to us. At its core, resistance stems from fear. It's the fear of the unknown, the fear of failure, or even the fear of success. It's that voice in your head that tells you that things are too good to be true, or that you're not good enough to receive what you desire. This fear creates tension, and that tension blocks the natural flow of energy that allows your desires to manifest. The more you hold on to fear and doubt, the more you push away the very things you want to attract. It's like trying to swim upstream against a current. No matter how hard you try, you're making things harder for yourself. The first step in releasing resistance is to recognize it. Often resistance is so ingrained in our thinking patterns that we don't even realize it's there. It can show up as self-doubt, procrastination, anxiety, or even physical tension in the body. Pay attention to the thoughts and feelings that arise when you think about your desires. Do you feel excited and aligned with your goals, or do you feel anxious and unsure? Do you trust that what you want is already on its way, or do you feel the need to control every detail of how it will happen? Recognizing resistance is the first step toward releasing it. Once you've identified where resistance is showing up in your life, the next step is to let go of the need to control the outcome. This doesn't mean that you stop taking action toward your goals, but it does mean that you stop trying to micromanage every step of the process. When you're constantly focused on how things will unfold, you're not allowing space for the universe to work its magic. You're limiting yourself to only what you can imagine, rather than being open to the infinite possibilities that exist. Letting go of control allows you to shift from a place of fear and doubt to a place of trust and faith. Trusting the process is essential in releasing resistance. It's about understanding that what you want is already on its way, even if you can't see it yet. Think of it like ordering something online. Once you've placed the order, you don't sit around worrying whether it will arrive. You trust that it's on its way, even though you can't physically see it moving toward you. Manifestation works in a similar way. When you set your intention, the universe begins to work behind the scenes to bring it to you. Your job is to trust that the process is unfolding in your favor, even when you can't see the evidence right away. Another powerful way to release resistance is by practicing mindfulness and staying present in the moment. Resistance often arises when we are too focused on the past or the future. We may dwell on past failures or mistakes, which creates doubt about our ability to succeed in the future. Or we may worry about how things will unfold, creating anxiety about outcomes that haven't even happened yet. By staying present, you bring your focus back to what you can control, the here and now. In this moment, there is no room for fear or doubt, because you are not projecting into the future or dwelling on the past. You are simply being, and in that state of being, you allow yourself to flow with life rather than resist it. It's also important to release any limiting beliefs that may be contributing to your resistance. Limiting beliefs are the stories we tell ourselves about why we can't have what we want or why we're not good enough to achieve our desires. These beliefs often stem from past experiences or societal conditioning, but they are not the truth of who you are. You have the power to rewrite these beliefs and replace them with empowering ones. Start by identifying the limiting beliefs that are holding you back. Are you telling yourself that success is too hard to achieve? Or that love is out of reach for someone like you? Once you've identified these beliefs, challenge them. Ask yourself if they are truly serving you, and if not, replace them with affirmations that align with the truth of your worth and potential. Forgiveness is another crucial aspect of releasing resistance. Sometimes we hold on to past hurts, regrets, or disappointments which create emotional resistance in our lives. This emotional baggage weighs us down and prevents us from moving forward with a clear, open heart. Forgiveness doesn't mean condoning the actions of others or pretending that hurtful experiences didn't happen. Instead, it's about freeing yourself from the emotional hold these experiences have over you. By forgiving yourself and others, you release the negative energy that is keeping you stuck and open yourself up to new possibilities. Releasing resistance also involves cultivating a mindset of abundance rather than scarcity. Scarcity thinking is rooted in the belief that there is not enough love, success, money, or opportunity. This belief creates resistance because it reinforces the idea that you must struggle or compete to get what you want. But abundance thinking is rooted in the understanding that there is more than enough for everyone and that the universe is infinitely generous. When you shift to an abundance mindset, you release the need to cling tightly to what you have or to chase after what you want. You begin to trust that what is meant for you will come to you effortlessly and in perfect timing. Gratitude is one of the most powerful tools for releasing resistance. When you focus on what you are grateful for in the present moment, you shift your energy from lack to abundance. Gratitude helps you recognize all the ways in which the universe is already supporting you, which reinforces your trust in the process. It also raises your vibration, aligning you with the energy of what you desire. The more grateful you are for what you already have, the more you open yourself up to receiving even more blessings. Lastly, releasing resistance requires self-compassion. It's easy to be hard on ourselves when things don't go as planned or when we feel like we're not progressing fast enough. But this self-criticism only creates more resistance. Instead, practice kindness and patience with yourself. Understand that you are a work in progress, and that's okay. There is no need to rush or force things to happen. The more gentle and loving you are with yourself, the easier it becomes to release resistance and allow the natural flow of life to guide you toward your desires. Alignment with your higher self is the process of connecting with the deepest, truest part of who you are, the part that knows your purpose, desires, and direction with absolute clarity. It's the part of you that is free from fear, doubt, and the distractions of the material world. This alignment allows you to live in harmony with your soul's calling and to attract what you truly desire effortlessly. When you are in alignment with your higher self, you are operating from a place of authenticity, inner peace, and deep trust in the universe's ability to guide you to exactly what you need. Your higher self is the essence of who you are beyond the limitations of the physical world. It is your purest form, untouched by the noise of society, ego, or any external factors. While your physical self may be influenced by daily pressures, fears, and doubts, your higher self always knows what's best for you. It's the source of your intuition, your deepest wisdom, and your truest desires. Aligning with this aspect of yourself means tuning into this internal guidance system and trusting its direction, even when it defies logic or the opinions of others. One of the most powerful steps toward aligning with your higher self is cultivating a sense of awareness and mindfulness. When you become aware of your thoughts, emotions, and actions, you start to notice the areas of your life where you are out of alignment with your true self. This awareness helps you recognize when you are acting out of fear, insecurity, or societal conditioning rather than from your inner truth. By observing these moments without judgment, you give yourself the opportunity to course correct and bring your actions back into alignment with your highest self. Meditation and introspection are two key practices that can help you connect with your higher self. Through quieting the mind and turning inward, you create space to hear the subtle whispers of your intuition. In the silence of meditation, you can tap into the wisdom and guidance of your higher self, free from the distractions and noise of everyday life. Regular meditation not only strengthens your connection with your higher self, but also helps you release the fears and doubts that may be clouding your vision. Intuition is the voice of your higher self. It often speaks softly, nudging you in the right direction with subtle feelings, gut instincts, or a deep inner knowing. While the ego might push you toward logical choices based on fear or external expectations, your intuition will always guide you toward what is in your highest good. The more you trust and act on your intuition, the stronger your connection with your higher self becomes. You'll start to notice that life flows more smoothly, opportunities arise effortlessly, and you feel more at peace with your decisions because they are coming from a place of inner alignment. Being in alignment with your higher self also means honoring your true desires. Often we suppress our deepest desires because we fear they are too grand, too unrealistic, or that others may judge us for them. But these desires are not random, they are the whispers of your soul guiding you toward your highest potential. When you ignore or downplay your desires, you disconnect from your higher self and create a sense of frustration, unease, or stagnation in your life. By fully embracing your desires and allowing yourself to dream big, you open the door for the universe to support you in manifesting your truest aspirations. One of the most important aspects of alignment is the understanding that what you seek is already within you. Your higher self knows that everything you need to fulfill your desires already exists. It is not something that has to be earned, fought for, or obtained from external sources. The feelings of joy, love, abundance, and success that you seek are already present within you. Your task is to align with those feelings and allow them to manifest in your outer reality. When you align with your higher self, you shift from a mindset of lack and scarcity to one of abundance and inner fulfillment. Letting go of the ego is also a crucial step in aligning with your higher self. The ego is the part of you that is driven by fear, control, and the need for validation from external sources. It's the voice that tells you that you need to achieve more, be more, or have more in order to be worthy or successful. But your higher self knows that your worth is inherent and unconditional. You don't need to prove anything or achieve external success to be worthy of love, happiness, or fulfillment. By releasing the ego's grip on your life, you allow your higher self to guide you from a place of love, trust, and surrender. Surrendering to the flow of life is another essential component of alignment. When you are aligned with your higher self, you trust that everything is happening in divine timing and for your highest good. You no longer feel the need to control or force outcomes because you trust that the universe is guiding you toward your desires in the perfect way. This sense of surrender doesn't mean giving up on your goals or desires. It means letting go of the need to know exactly how or when things will unfold. It's about releasing the need for control and trusting in the greater wisdom of the universe. Living in alignment with your higher self also means prioritizing self-care and self-love. Your higher self knows that you are worthy of love, rest, and nourishment, and it guides you to take care of your physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. When you neglect yourself, you are not honoring the wisdom of your higher self. But when you prioritize your well-being, you create a strong foundation from which you can manifest your desires. Self-care allows you to stay grounded, present, and aligned with your true purpose. Gratitude is a powerful force that acts as a magnet for attracting abundance, joy, and the fulfillment of desires into your life. It is the practice of recognizing and appreciating the good that already exists, no matter how big or small. When you embrace gratitude, you shift your focus from what you lack to what you have, creating a positive energy that draws even more of what you desire into your reality. This shift in perspective not only transforms your emotional state, but also opens the door for the universe to deliver more blessings, because the energy of gratitude aligns you with abundance. At its core, gratitude is an acknowledgement that you are already provided for, that you are supported by the universe, and that life has already given you so much to be thankful for. This creates a vibration of contentment and fulfillment, which in turn attracts more of the same. The law of attraction states that like attracts like. So when you dwell in the energy of gratitude, you are vibrating at a frequency that is in harmony with abundance. The more you focus on what you are grateful for, the more the universe delivers experiences and opportunities that match that frequency. One of the most profound effects of gratitude is that it shifts your awareness from lack to abundance. Many people focus on what they don't have or what is missing in their lives, which creates feelings of frustration, scarcity, and dissatisfaction. This focus on lack keeps them stuck in a negative cycle, making it difficult to manifest their desires. Gratitude, however, is the antidote to this mindset. It breaks the cycle of scarcity by helping you recognize the richness that already exists in your life. This doesn't mean that you don't strive for more, but it means you are content with what is, and from that place of contentment you attract even more of what you seek. Another key aspect of gratitude is that it cultivates a sense of presence. When you are grateful, you are fully engaged in the present moment. You are not worrying about the future or dwelling on the past. You are fully immersed in the here and now, appreciating all that you have. This presence is powerful because the present moment is where all your creative energy resides. When you are present, you are able to align with the flow of life and tap into the infinite possibilities that are available to you. Gratitude keeps you grounded in the now, which is where true creation happens. In addition, gratitude creates a strong emotional state that fuels your manifestations. Emotions are powerful energy that drives the manifestation process, and gratitude is one of the highest vibrations you can hold. When you feel deeply grateful for something, you generate an emotional frequency that radiates out into the universe. This frequency acts like a beacon, drawing more of what you are grateful for into your life. The stronger your emotional connection to gratitude, the more potent your power to manifest becomes. Gratitude also acts as a catalyst for expanding your awareness. When you begin to intentionally practice gratitude, you start to notice blessings and opportunities that you may have previously overlooked. It heightens your sensitivity to the positive aspects of life, even in the smallest details. Whether it's the warmth of the sun on your skin, the kindness of a stranger, or the beauty of a flower, gratitude enhances your ability to see the good in all things. This expanded awareness allows you to tap into the limitless abundance of the universe, because you begin to realize that there is always something to be grateful for, no matter your circumstances. In challenging times, gratitude becomes even more crucial. It can be easy to slip into a mindset of negativity when things aren't going as planned, but gratitude offers a way to find peace and perspective in any situation. By focusing on the blessings you still have, even in the midst of adversity, you can shift your energy from one of despair to one of hope and resilience. Gratitude reminds you that even in difficult moments, there is something to appreciate, and this keeps you connected to the energy of abundance. It also strengthens your faith in the unfolding of your journey, knowing that every challenge brings growth and that the universe is still working in your favor. One of the best ways to amplify the energy of gratitude is through a daily gratitude practice. This can be as simple as taking a few moments each day to reflect on what you are thankful for. Writing down 3 to 5 things you are grateful for each day is a powerful habit that can shift your entire mindset. Over time, you will find that your mind naturally starts to focus on the positive aspects of life, even in situations that used to trigger negative thoughts. This consistent practice of gratitude not only elevates your mood but also strengthens your ability to manifest what you desire. Another effective way to use gratitude as a magnet is by expressing gratitude for what you desire as if it has already happened. This is a powerful manifestation technique because it aligns your energy with the outcome you wish to create. By feeling gratitude for something before it has physically manifested, you are telling the universe that you already trust in its arrival. This creates a strong vibration of faith and certainty, which accelerates the manifestation process. For example, if you are working toward a particular goal, you can say, "I am so grateful for the success I have achieved, even if that success hasn't yet materialized." This signals to the universe that you are ready to receive it. Gratitude also deepens your relationships with others. When you express genuine gratitude toward the people in your life, You strengthen your connection with them and create a more positive, loving atmosphere. This positive energy not only improves your relationships but also attracts more harmonious connections and experiences into your life. People are naturally drawn to those who radiate gratitude because it creates a sense of warmth, appreciation, and positivity. By cultivating gratitude in your interactions with others, you create a ripple effect that enhances the quality of your relationships and attracts more supportive, loving people into your life. Visualizing the end is one of the most powerful techniques for manifesting your desires. It involves mentally and emotionally immersing yourself in the reality where your goals have already been achieved. When you consistently visualize your desired outcome as if it has already happened, you align yourself with the frequency of that reality. This alignment shifts your focus, energy, and actions toward making that vision a reality. The universe, in response, begins to orchestrate circumstances, people, and opportunities that match your visualization, bringing your desires closer to you. The key to effective visualization is not just seeing the outcome, but truly feeling it. When you close your eyes and imagine the end result, let your emotions engage fully. Feel the joy, satisfaction, and fulfillment that you would experience once your goal is achieved. Imagine the sights, sounds, and sensations of being in that moment. The more vivid and real you can make your visualization, the stronger the impact it has on your subconscious mind, which plays a crucial role in shaping your reality. Your subconscious mind cannot distinguish between a real experience and an imagined one. This is why visualization is so effective. By repeatedly visualizing your desired outcome, you are training your subconscious mind to accept it as your new reality. This programming helps to remove doubts and negative beliefs that might be standing in the way of your manifestation. When your subconscious mind fully believes that your goal is achievable, it works in harmony with the universe to bring about the conditions needed for your desire to manifest. One of the most important aspects of visualizing the end is to act as if you already have what you want. This means that during your visualization practice, you must embody the person who has already achieved the goal. Ask yourself, how would I feel? How would I behave? What decisions would I make by acting as though your desire is already fulfilled? You start to vibrate at the frequency of that outcome, which helps to collapse the time between where you are and where you want to be. Visualization also helps to strengthen your faith in the process of manifestation. It is easy to get discouraged when things don't seem to be happening as quickly as you'd like, but visualization keeps your focus on the end result, allowing you to remain confident and committed. Every time you visualize your desired outcome, you are reaffirming your belief that it is on its way. This unwavering belief is a powerful signal to the universe that you are ready to receive what you have asked for. Another benefit of visualizing the end is that it shifts your mindset from one of scarcity to one of abundance. Instead of focusing on what you don't have or the gap between you and your goal, you are focusing on the reality in which your desires are already fulfilled. This focus on abundance keeps your energy high and your thoughts positive, which are essential components of manifestation. The more you focus on abundance, the more abundance you attract into your life. Consistency is key when it comes to visualization. It's not enough to visualize your goals once and expect instant results. You need to make it a regular practice, just like exercising a muscle. Set aside time each day to close your eyes and vividly imagine the end result you desire. Whether it's 5 minutes or half an hour, the important thing is to do it consistently. Over time, this practice will create a strong mental and emotional connection to your desired outcome, making it easier for you to attract it into your life. Visualization also plays a key role in overcoming obstacles. When challenges arise, it can be easy to lose sight of your goals or feel like giving up. But visualization helps you maintain clarity and focus, even in difficult times. By keeping your eyes on the end result, you are able to navigate challenges with greater ease and confidence. You begin to see obstacles as temporary detours rather than roadblocks, because your vision of the end is stronger than any temporary setback. It's also important to remember that visualization is not just a mental exercise, it is an energetic one. When you visualize, you are not only creating images in your mind, but also generating a powerful vibration that attracts what you desire. This is why it is essential to include emotion in your visualization practice. The emotions you generate during visualization amplify the energy you are sending out to the universe. This amplified energy creates a magnetic pull that brings your desires into your experience. Another powerful technique is to visualize yourself overcoming challenges or obstacles that might stand in your way. This is known as mental rehearsal, and it helps to prepare you for real-life situations by giving you the confidence to handle them. For example, if you are working toward a career goal and are faced with a major presentation or interview, you can visualize yourself succeeding in that situation. Imagine yourself speaking confidently, answering questions effortlessly, and receiving positive feedback. By mentally rehearsing the situation, you increase your chances of success when the actual moment arrives. Visualization is not just about focusing on the outcome, but also about enjoying the journey. When you visualize the end, you can also imagine the process of getting there. See yourself taking inspired action, feeling motivated, and overcoming any obstacles with ease. This helps you stay in a positive mindset throughout the manifestation process, rather than feeling frustrated or impatient. Visualization turns the journey into a joyful experience, which makes the manifestation even more rewarding when it happens. When you truly understand that everything you desire is already yours, there is an inner transformation that begins to take place. It's not simply about hoping or wishing for your dreams to come true, but about embodying the belief that they are already a reality. This shift in consciousness is the foundation of manifesting anything you want in life. The more you internalize this truth, the more the world around you will align with it. Your desires are not something that exist in the future, far off in some distant place, but rather they are present here and now, waiting for you to claim them. Your mind is the most powerful tool you have. Every thought, every feeling, and every belief you hold shapes the reality you experience. If you think of your desires as distant or unattainable, they will remain so. However, if you embrace the truth that what you want has already found its way to you, your entire experience of life will change. You will begin to see opportunities where you previously saw obstacles. You will notice synchronicities and events unfolding in ways that support your desires. This is not coincidence, this is the natural result of your inner alignment with the truth of already having what you want. One of the key elements of this process is to consistently dwell in the state of the wish fulfilled. This means that instead of focusing on lack or what you don't yet have, you shift your attention to the feeling of already having it. Imagine what it would be like to live with your desires fully realized. How would you feel? What would your life look like? By living in the end and immersing yourself in the emotional experience of having your desires, you bring yourself into harmony with the frequency of that reality. And it's this harmony that draws your desires toward you. The physical world you see around you is a reflection of your inner world. If you want to change what you experience externally, you must first shift your internal state. This is where visualization comes into play. When you close your eyes and see the end result in your mind's eye, you are not simply daydreaming, you are planting the seeds of your future reality. And just like seeds need time to grow, so too does your desired outcome need time to unfold. But rest assured, once the seed is planted in your mind and nurtured through belief and focus, it will inevitably grow into your lived experience. It is essential to remember that there is no separation between you and your desires. The moment you conceive of something in your mind, it already exists in the realm of possibilities. Your task is not to figure out how or when it will manifest, but to maintain faith that it is already done. The how is not your responsibility. When you align with the feeling of already having what you want, the universe takes care of the details. Circumstances, people, and opportunities will be drawn to you in ways you could never have planned or predicted. Releasing resistance is a crucial aspect of this journey. Many times we unknowingly create barriers to receiving what we desire by holding on to fear, doubt, or the belief that things must happen in a certain way or within a certain time frame. These mental blocks keep us from fully allowing our desires to flow into our lives. To release resistance, you must surrender control and trust the process. Let go of the need to force things to happen and instead allow them to unfold naturally. When you release resistance, you open the door for the universe to work its magic. Patience is another vital component. Often people give up just before their desires are about to manifest because they become impatient or discouraged by a lack of visible progress. But manifestation is like a river. Even when you cannot see the water flowing beneath the surface, it is still moving. Trust that the process is working, even if you don't yet see the full picture. Stay focused on the end result, maintain your belief, and keep moving forward. The moment you let go of impatience, you speed up the manifestation process, allowing things to happen in divine timing. Gratitude is a powerful magnet for bringing more of what you want into your life. When you express genuine appreciation for what you already have and for the things that are on their way to you, you amplify the energy of abundance. Gratitude shifts your focus from lack to abundance, from scarcity to fulfillment. The more grateful you are, the more you attract things to be grateful for. It's like tuning into a frequency where everything good flows effortlessly to you. By practicing gratitude regularly, you reinforce the belief that what you want is already yours. Alignment with your higher self is essential for manifesting your desires. Your higher self is the part of you that knows your true potential, that operates beyond the limits of fear, doubt, and evil. When you align with this aspect of yourself, you move through life with confidence, clarity, and purpose. You trust in the process of manifestation because you know that everything is unfolding in perfect harmony with your soul's desires. This alignment helps you stay grounded in faith, even when challenges arise, because you understand that your higher self is guiding you every step of the way. Visualization is a powerful tool in this process because it allows you to see the end result clearly in your mind. By visualizing the outcome you want, you are not just imagining a future reality, you are energetically creating it. The more vividly you can picture your desired outcome, the more real it becomes in your subconscious mind. And as your subconscious mind accepts this new reality, it works to bring it into your physical experience. But remember, visualization is not just about seeing, it's about feeling. Feel the emotions of having already achieved your goal, and let those emotions guide your actions. One additional key to manifesting your desires is cultivating unwavering faith. Faith is not just hope or wishful thinking, it is a deep inner knowing that what you desire is already done. It's the conviction that no matter what the external circumstances may look like, your desires are on their way. Faith allows you to move through life with a sense of ease and certainty, knowing that everything is working out for your highest good. It enables you to stay calm and centered, even in the face of challenges or delays, because you trust that the universe is always working in your favor. Faith is what bridges the gap between your current reality and the reality you desire to create. It gives you the strength to keep going, even when things don't seem to be happening as quickly as you'd like. It keeps you focused on the end result, rather than getting caught up in the obstacles along the way. With faith, you know that every step you take is bringing you closer to your goal, even if you can't yet see the full picture. This unwavering belief acts as a magnet, drawing your desires toward you with unstoppable force. Lastly, it's important to recognize the power of inspired action. While it's true that your desires are already on their way to you, this doesn't mean you can sit back and do nothing. Inspired action is action that comes from a place of alignment, from the inner knowing that what you want is already yours. It's not about forcing things to happen or struggling to make progress. It's about taking steps that feel natural and effortless, because they are in alignment with your desires. These actions are guided by your intuition and are often accompanied by a sense of excitement or enthusiasm. When you take inspired action, you are moving in the direction of your desires with ease and flow. You don't need to worry about how everything will come together, because you trust that the universe is guiding you. Each step you take brings you closer to the manifestation of your desires, and often the path unfolds in ways you could never have predicted. Inspired action is a partnership between you and the universe. You do your part by taking steps toward your goal, and the universe does its part by aligning circumstances and opportunities in your favor. In this process of manifesting your desires, everything begins and ends with belief. When you believe that what you want has already found its way to you, you align yourself with the reality where it already exists. This alignment creates a powerful energetic shift that brings your desires closer and closer to you. The key is to stay focused on the end result, to trust the process, and to take inspired action when it feels right. With patience, faith, and unwavering belief, you will see your desires manifest in ways that exceed your wildest dreams. In conclusion, the realization that what you desire has already found its way to you is a profound shift in consciousness. It's not about striving or waiting, but about believing that it is already done. When you align with this belief, you naturally release resistance, embody patience, and take inspired action. Trust in the power of your thoughts and the energy you radiate. Stay connected to gratitude, visualize the end result, and align with your higher self. As you move forward with unwavering faith, the universe responds in kind, and what you seek begins to flow effortlessly into your life. Everything you desire is already on its way. All you need to do is claim it. Ladies and gentlemen, today we embark on a journey of self-discovery and realization. Life is a magnificent tapestry, woven with intricate patterns of trials and triumphs, tests and transformations. Each one of us is navigating our unique path, often encountering challenges that shape our destinies. These challenges are not mere obstacles, they are the universe's way of guiding us, testing our resolve, and preparing us for the next level of our journey. As we explore the signs that indicate you have passed the universe's test, remember that these signs serve as affirmations of your growth, resilience, and unwavering faith. They are the markers of your evolution, signaling that you are ready to embrace the abundance that lies ahead. As we traverse the winding paths of our lives, we often encounter tumultuous waters that threaten to overwhelm us. In the throes of chaos, uncertainty, and relentless challenges, it may seem as though the world is conspiring against us. Yet, hidden within these trials lies the possibility of transformation, a profound shift that can lead us to an unwavering sense of peace. This inner tranquility is not merely a fleeting feeling, it is a deep-seated understanding that we are connected to a larger reality, a divine tapestry woven by the hands of the universe. When you begin to experience an increased sense of peace, it signifies that you have tapped into a wellspring of resilience within you. This peace does not rely on external circumstances. It does not waver with the changing tides of life. Instead, it is rooted in the profound realization that you are a conscious creator of your reality. You understand that every experience, every challenge, and every joy contributes to your growth, molding you into the person you are destined to become. This realization liberates you from the shackles of fear and doubt. Imagine standing in the eye of a storm. Around you, chaos rages, but within that eye lies a serene calmness. In this sacred space, you are fully aware of the storm, yet you choose not to be swept away by it. You are anchored in your truth. The ability to remain centered amidst turmoil is a testament to your growth and spiritual evolution. You have learned that external events do not dictate your inner state, rather, your perceptions and beliefs shape your experience. As you cultivate this peace, it begins to permeate every aspect of your life. Relationships that once felt strained transform into sources of support and love. You find yourself engaging with others from a place of understanding and compassion, recognizing that we are all navigating our unique journeys. When conflicts arise, you approach them with a sense of curiosity rather than defensiveness. You listen deeply and respond thoughtfully, creating an environment where healing can occur. In this space of peace, you become a catalyst for harmony, inspiring those around you to reflect their tranquility back to you. Moreover, as your inner peace blossoms, you become more attuned to the subtleties of life. The world around you transforms into a rich tapestry of experiences. You begin to notice the beauty in the mundane, the gentle sway of a tree in the breeze, the laughter of a child, the warmth of the sun on your skin. Each moment becomes an opportunity to practice gratitude. You realize that peace is not the absence of struggle, but rather the presence of joy and appreciation. even amidst challenges. In this heightened state of awareness, you develop a profound connection with your intuition. Your inner guidance system becomes clearer and more reliable. You learn to trust your instincts, knowing that they are leading you toward your highest good. When faced with decisions, instead of being clouded by anxiety, you turn inward, seeking that quiet voice that whispers truth of your path. This intuitive guidance becomes a compass, directing you through life's complexities with grace and ease. Your newfound peace also serves as a magnet for positive experiences. As you radiate this tranquil energy, you attract situations, opportunities, and relationships that resonate with your elevated vibration. You may find that doors begin to open for you effortlessly. Opportunities arise that align with your passions and aspirations. The universe responds to your peaceful energy by presenting you with gifts that affirm your growth and commitment to your journey. Additionally, the peace within you fosters a profound sense of self-acceptance. You no longer feel the need to seek validation from external sources. Your worth is no longer tied to achievements, possessions, or the opinions of others. You embrace your true essence, recognizing that you are inherently valuable and deserving of love and abundance. This acceptance allows you to stand firmly in your power, free from the chains of self-doubt and insecurity. In moments of solitude, you find joy in your own company. You engage in self-reflection and introspection, exploring the depths of your consciousness. This inner exploration reveals hidden fears, limiting beliefs, and unresolved emotions. Instead of avoiding these shadows, you confront them with compassion and understanding. You recognize that they are a part of your journey, deserving of love and healing. As you integrate these aspects of yourself, you create space for deeper healing and transformation. Your increasing peace opens the door to spiritual connection. You become more attuned to the rhythms of the universe, recognizing that you are a part of something much greater than yourself. You find solace in practices that deepen your connection to the divine, be it meditation, prayer, or simply spending time in nature. In these moments of communion, you feel the presence of a loving force that guides and supports you. You realize that you are never alone, you are always embraced by the universe. As your peace flourishes, you also cultivate a sense of compassion for others. You recognize that everyone is on their own unique journey, facing their struggles and challenges. This understanding fosters a sense of empathy, allowing you to see beyond the surface of others' actions and behaviors. You become less judgmental and more forgiving, creating a ripple effect of kindness and love. Your peaceful presence inspires those around you to embrace their own paths, fostering a collective sense of healing and growth. Embracing this heightened state of peace also empowers you to take inspired action. You no longer feel compelled to force outcomes or manipulate situations to achieve your desires. Instead, you move forward with confidence, trusting that the universe will unfold in its perfect timing. You are guided by a deep sense of purpose, and each step you take feels aligned with your soul's calling. This alignment allows you to manifest your dreams effortlessly, as you become a co-creator with the universe. It is essential to acknowledge that peace is not a destination but a continuous journey. There may be moments when old patterns resurface, when doubts creep in, or when external circumstances challenge your tranquility. However, the key lies in your response to these challenges. You have cultivated tools, mindfulness, gratitude, and self-compassion that allow you to return to your center swiftly. You learn to observe your thoughts without judgment, recognizing them as passing clouds rather than defining truths. This practice enables you to maintain your sense of peace, even in the face of adversity. As you experience an increased sense of peace, embrace it as a powerful affirmation of your growth. This peace is a testament to your resilience, your connection to the universe, and your unwavering faith in the unfolding of your journey. Allow this peace to guide you, to illuminate your path, and to inspire you to live authentically and passionately. You are a beacon of light, radiating tranquility in a world that often feels chaotic. As you continue to nurture this inner peace, remember that you are not only transforming your own life, you are impacting the lives of those around you. Your peaceful presence becomes a source of inspiration, encouraging others to embark on their journeys of self-discovery and growth. Trust in the power of your peace, for it is a reflection of the divine essence that resides within you. Embrace the serenity that flows through you, and let it guide you to the extraordinary life you are destined to create. You are more than capable. You are a powerful creator, ready to embrace the boundless possibilities that await you. As we journey through life, we often find ourselves seeking meaning in the chaos, yearning for signs that we are on the right path. It is in this quest for understanding that we begin to notice the delicate threads of synchronicity weaving through our experiences. Synchronicities are not mere coincidences, they are divine alignments orchestrated by the universe, whispers of guidance that affirm we are in tune with our highest purpose. When these synchronistic events begin to unfold, it is a clear indication that we are passing the universe's test, evolving into our truest selves. Imagine waking up one morning with a sense of anticipation, a quiet knowing that today holds the potential for something extraordinary. As you go about your day, you encounter a series of seemingly unrelated events that align perfectly, creating a tapestry of meaning and purpose. You run into an old friend at a cafe, someone you haven't seen in years, and the conversation flows effortlessly, filled with laughter and shared memories. During your discussion, they mention an opportunity or idea that resonates deeply with you, sparking a sense of inspiration. This chance meeting feels too perfect to be mere happenstance. It is the universe affirming that you are where you need to be. Synchronicities often come in the form of signs or symbols that speak directly to our subconscious. Perhaps you have been contemplating a significant decision, weighing your options and seeking clarity. Suddenly you notice a particular number sequence like 1111 repeatedly appearing in your life. It may be on a clock, a receipt, or a page in a book. This repetition serves as a reminder that you are aligned with your desires, and that the universe is urging you to pay attention. Such moments are not arbitrary, they are invitations to trust your intuition and take inspired action. As you cultivate a deeper connection with the universe, you become increasingly aware of these synchronistic events. Your sensitivity heightens, and you begin to recognize patterns that were previously invisible. You find yourself thinking of someone only to receive a message from them moments later. A song that speaks to your current emotional state plays on the radio just when you need it most. These occurrences fill you with wonder and excitement, igniting a spark of faith in the unseen forces guiding your journey. The beauty of synchronicity lies in its ability to weave together the threads of our lives, connecting our past, present, and future in profound ways. You may recall a time when you faced a challenge that seemed insurmountable. In the midst of your struggle, you encountered a stranger who offered you words of wisdom or support that shifted your perspective. This encounter was no accident, it was a divine orchestration designed to guide you toward healing and growth. You realize that every experience, every person you meet, is a crucial part of your journey, contributing to your evolution and expansion. As synchronicities continue to unfold, you may find yourself encountering individuals who resonate with your newfound energy. You attract like-minded souls who share your passions, dreams, and aspirations. These connections are not coincidental, they are reflections of your inner state. The universe mirrors back to you the energy you emit. When you align with your authentic self, you attract relationships that nurture and support your growth, creating a vibrant community that inspires you to reach new heights. In the realm of career and purpose, synchronicities can lead you to unexpected opportunities. You might discover a job opening that aligns perfectly with your skills and passions, or a mentor appears just when you need guidance to navigate a new phase in your life. These moments reinforce the notion that you are on the right path, affirming that the universe is conspiring in your favor. Each synchronistic event serves as a breadcrumb, guiding you toward the fulfillment of your desires and aspirations. As you immerse yourself in the flow of synchronicity, you begin to cultivate a sense of trust in the unfolding of your life. You learn to surrender to the divine timing of events, understanding that everything happens for a reason. The anxieties and fears that once held you captive begin to dissipate, replaced by a profound sense of faith and acceptance. You realize that you are co-creating your reality in partnership with the universe, and this collaboration empowers you to embrace the unknown with open arms. It is essential to recognize that synchronicities are not always grand gestures or monumental events. They can manifest in the subtle and the ordinary. Perhaps you find yourself drawn to a particular book or article that resonates with your current thoughts and feelings. The words leap off the page, offering insights and guidance that feel tailored to your unique situation. This is another form of synchronicity, a gentle nudge from the universe encouraging you to explore new perspectives and ideas. As you deepen your awareness of these synchronicities, you may also notice that they come in waves. There may be periods in your life where synchronistic events occur with great frequency, filling you with inspiration and excitement. Conversely, there may be quieter times when the universe seems to be working behind the scenes, orchestrating events that are not yet visible to you. In these quieter moments, patience becomes your ally. Trust that the universe is still at work, aligning the circumstances and opportunities that will ultimately serve your highest good. You may also experience synchronicities as reflections of your inner state. For instance, if you are in a state of fear or doubt, you may notice that the events in your life seem to mirror that energy encounters with negativity, self-doubt, or missed opportunities. Conversely, when you embrace positivity and cultivate gratitude, synchronicities begin to flourish. This feedback loop reminds you that your thoughts and beliefs have a direct impact on your experiences, empowering you to consciously choose the energy you emit into the world. As you continue to embrace synchronicity as a guiding force in your life, you may feel compelled to share your experiences with others. You become a beacon of inspiration, illustrating the magic of the universe's guidance. You may find that your stories resonate deeply with those around you, igniting their curiosity and encouraging them to pay attention to their own synchronistic experiences. In this way, you contribute to a collective awakening, fostering a sense of wonder and connection among those who seek to understand the mysteries of existence. In moments of reflection, take the time to acknowledge and celebrate the synchronicities that have shaped your journey. Keep a journal where you record these events, allowing you to look back and see the patterns that emerge. This practice reinforces your awareness of the universe's guidance and affirms your belief in the unseen forces at play in your life. As you cultivate this habit, you invite more synchronicity into your reality, creating a beautiful cycle of affirmation and growth. As you navigate the intricate dance of life, let the unfolding synchronicities remind you of the interconnectedness of all things. Each person you encounter, every situation you face, holds the potential for profound meaning and purpose. Embrace the signs and symbols that resonate with you, for they are the universe's way of communicating its love and support. When synchronicities begin to unfold in your life, they serve as powerful affirmations that you are passing the universe's test. These moments are reminders of your alignment with your true self, your purpose, and the greater tapestry of existence. Trust in the magic of these synchronistic events, for they guide you toward your highest potential and illuminate the path ahead. Embrace the wonder of life and allow the universe to unfold its gifts before you. You are a co-creator in this beautiful dance of existence, and the universe is forever conspiring in your favor. Each synchronistic moment invites you to embrace the unfolding of your journey with open arms, knowing that you are always supported and guided along the way. Life is a journey filled with obstacles, detours, and unexpected challenges. For many, these hurdles can evoke feelings of fear, frustration, and doubt, leading to a sense of stagnation. However, as we progress along our path of personal growth, we often reach a pivotal moment where the challenges we once dreaded no longer deter us. Instead, they become catalysts for our transformation, opportunities for growth, and stepping stones toward our aspirations. Imagine a time when a challenge arose in your life, a difficult situation, a setback, or an unforeseen circumstance. In the past, such moments may have left you feeling overwhelmed, questioning your abilities, or doubting your path. You may have reacted with anxiety, seeking to avoid confrontation or retreating into your comfort zone. However, as you evolve and deepen your understanding of yourself and the world, you begin to perceive these challenges through a new lens, one that recognizes their inherent value. When challenges no longer deter you, it signifies a profound shift in mindset. You cultivate a resilient spirit, one that embraces obstacles as part of the journey rather than as hindrances. This transformation begins with the understanding that challenges are not enemies to be feared but allies that can empower you. Every challenge presents an opportunity to learn, to adapt, and to grow. Consider the metaphor of a tree standing tall against the wind. The stronger the winds, the deeper the roots must grow to support its height. Similarly, challenges force us to dig deep within ourselves, uncovering strengths and resources we may not have known existed. When faced with adversity, we often discover a reservoir of courage, determination, and creativity that propels us forward. As you navigate life's challenges, you may begin to notice a pattern, a sense of empowerment that arises when you confront obstacles head-on. Rather than shying away from difficulties, you welcome them as opportunities to expand your skill set and enhance your resilience. You start to view each challenge as a puzzle waiting to be solved, a lesson waiting to be learned. This shift in perspective transforms the very nature of your relationship with adversity. In your journey of self-discovery, you might find that your beliefs play a crucial role in how you perceive challenges. Negative self-talk, limiting beliefs, and past traumas can create a mental framework that constrains your ability to confront difficulties. However, as you cultivate self-awareness and challenge these beliefs, you begin to unlock a new level of freedom. You realize that you have the power to redefine your narrative. You are not defined by your challenges, but rather shaped by how you respond to them. The art of reframing your challenges involves looking beyond the immediate discomfort and envisioning the potential for growth. For instance, if you face a setback in your career, instead of viewing it as a failure, you might see it as an opportunity for redirection. It prompts you to reevaluate your goals, explore new avenues, and connect with different passions. This perspective allows you to navigate adversity with grace, emerging from each experience with newfound wisdom and insight. As you develop this empowering mindset, you may find that challenges begin to lose their power over you. Instead of feeling overwhelmed, you approach obstacles with curiosity and enthusiasm. You ask yourself questions like, what can I learn from this? Or how can this experience shape my growth? This shift in inquiry allows you to engage with challenges actively rather than passively enduring them. Moreover, when challenges no longer deter you, you may experience an increased sense of confidence in your abilities. You start to recognize that you are capable of overcoming obstacles, and this realization fuels your motivation. With each challenge faced and conquered, your self-belief deepens. You become more willing to take risks, step outside your comfort zone, and pursue your aspirations with unwavering determination. In this newfound perspective, it becomes essential to acknowledge the role of support systems in your journey. Surrounding yourself with positive influences, mentors, and like-minded individuals can provide encouragement during challenging times. These relationships serve as reminders that you are not alone in your struggles. Sharing your experiences with others creates a sense of connection, and the collective wisdom of your community can illuminate pathways you may not have considered on your own. Another vital aspect of overcoming challenges is the practice of self-compassion. As you face obstacles, it's easy to fall into a pattern of self-criticism and blame. However, cultivating self-compassion allows you to treat yourself with kindness and understanding, acknowledging that challenges are a natural part of the human experience. By embracing self-compassion, you create a safe space for growth and learning, enabling you to approach difficulties with a gentle yet resilient spirit. As you continue to transform your relationship with challenges, you may find that you develop a deeper connection with your intuition. Trusting your instincts becomes paramount when navigating difficult situations. You learn to listen to that inner voice guiding you toward the right decisions, even in the face of uncertainty. This intuitive wisdom allows you to remain grounded amidst external chaos, fostering a sense of clarity and purpose. When challenges no longer deter you, you also cultivate a greater appreciation for the journey itself. You begin to understand that life is not solely about reaching a destination, but rather about the experiences, lessons, and growth encountered along the way. Each challenge becomes a thread woven into the rich tapestry of your existence, contributing to the narrative of your life. You learn to savor the moments of triumph and the lessons learned from adversity, recognizing that both are integral to your evolution. As you embrace this perspective, you may find that challenges no longer feel burdensome. Instead, they transform into exhilarating adventures. You start to see obstacles as opportunities to innovate and create. This shift opens the door to new possibilities and avenues you may have previously overlooked. When challenges arise, you may even feel a sense of excitement, knowing that you are on the brink of personal growth and transformation. In moments of reflection, consider the challenges you have faced in your life and how they have shaped you. Acknowledge the resilience you have cultivated, the lessons learned, and the wisdom gained. Each experience has contributed to your growth, fostering a sense of empowerment that allows you to move forward with confidence and purpose. As you continue on your journey, remember that challenges will inevitably arise. They are part of the ebb and flow of life. However, with each challenge you face, you are given an opportunity to reaffirm your strength and resilience. You possess the power to navigate these obstacles with grace, creativity, and unwavering determination. As challenges cease to deter you, they become powerful allies in your journey of self-discovery and growth. You embrace each obstacle as an opportunity to learn, innovate, and expand. With a newfound sense of empowerment, you navigate life's complexities with confidence and grace, knowing that you are capable of overcoming any challenge that comes your way. Embrace the adventure and trust that each challenge will lead you closer to the realization of your highest potential. You are not merely enduring challenges, you are thriving in the face of them, transforming adversity into the fertile ground for your personal evolution. This is the essence of your journey, a beautiful dance between challenges and triumphs, shaping you into the person you are destined to become. As we journey through life, the relationships we form are often reflective of our inner state. The energy we radiate acts as a magnet, drawing individuals who resonate with our vibrations. When you find that you are attracting positive relationships, it is a powerful indication of your personal growth and transformation. This phenomenon is not merely coincidental, rather, it is a manifestation of your evolving self, a signal that you are aligning with the higher frequencies of love, joy, and connection. Consider the nature of relationships in your life. Reflect on those who surround you, friends, family, colleagues, and even casual acquaintances. Do they uplift and inspire you, or do they drain your energy and provoke negativity? The people we allow into our lives greatly influence our emotional and mental well-being. As you elevate your state of being, shedding limiting beliefs and negative patterns, you naturally begin to attract individuals who mirror this newfound positivity. When you experience a shift toward attracting positive relationships, it is essential to recognize the role of self-love in this process. As you cultivate a deeper appreciation for yourself, you set the tone for how others treat you. Self-love is the foundation upon which all healthy relationships are built. It empowers you to establish boundaries, communicate openly, and engage in interactions that are mutually beneficial. When you honor your worth, you naturally draw in those who also recognize and value you. As you become more attuned to your inner self, your vibrational frequency rises. This transformation allows you to connect with like-minded souls who share similar values, passions, and aspirations. The energy you emit acts as a beacon, guiding individuals who align with your higher self. These connections are often profound and enriching, providing a sense of belonging and understanding. You begin to attract friendships that are not based on superficiality, but on genuine connection, support, and shared experiences. In this process of attracting positive relationships, you may also notice that certain individuals begin to drift away from your life. This is a natural part of the journey. As you evolve, those who do not resonate with your new frequency may feel out of alignment with you. While it may be challenging to let go of certain connections, trust that this is a necessary part of your growth. The space created by releasing negative or unfulfilling relationships opens the door for more uplifting and supportive ones to enter your life. As you cultivate a positive mindset and outlook, you may find that your interactions with others become more meaningful. You approach relationships with an open heart, ready to share your authentic self. This vulnerability invites others to do the same, creating a safe and nurturing environment for connection. The bonds you form become deeper and more fulfilling, rooted in trust, respect, and genuine affection. As you navigate this journey of attracting positive relationships, be mindful of the importance of reciprocity. Healthy relationships thrive on balance and mutual support. When you invest time and energy into nurturing your connections, you create a harmonious flow that enriches both your life and the lives of others. Recognizing that relationships are a two-way street fosters a sense of responsibility and commitment, allowing love and positivity to flourish. When you are surrounded by positive relationships, you may find that your overall well-being improves significantly. Positive connections enhance your emotional resilience, providing a network of support during challenging times. These relationships uplift you, encouraging you to pursue your dreams, embrace your passions, and navigate life's ups and downs with grace. You become more equipped to handle challenges because you know you have a support system cheering you on. Moreover, the joy of attracting positive relationships extends beyond personal fulfillment. As you foster connections grounded in love and positivity, you create a ripple effect that influences those around you. Your energy inspires others to elevate their own lives, fostering an environment where love and kindness flourish. This collective energy contributes to a greater sense of community, where individuals uplift one another and work together towards shared goals. In the context of positive relationships, gratitude plays a significant role. Expressing gratitude for the connections in your life amplifies their impact. Take time to acknowledge and appreciate the people who contribute to your happiness and well-being. Whether it's a simple thank you or a heartfelt message, recognizing the positive influence of others fosters a deeper sense of connection. Gratitude acts as a powerful magnet, attracting even more positivity into your life. As you continue to attract positive relationships, it is essential to maintain a mindset of abundance. Embrace the belief that there is enough love, support, and connection to go around. This mindset fosters an openness to new experiences and relationships. When you view the world through the lens of abundance, you are more likely to embrace opportunities that come your way, whether they manifest as new friendships, collaborations, or shared experiences. In this journey, it is also crucial to practice self-awareness. Take time to reflect on the qualities you admire in the positive relationships you attract. What values do these individuals embody? How do they inspire you to become a better version of yourself? By identifying these attributes, you can consciously cultivate them within yourself. As you embody the qualities you appreciate in others, you align yourself with the energy that attracts similar individuals into your life. The journey of attracting positive relationships is an ongoing process of growth and self-discovery. Each interaction serves as a lesson, an opportunity to learn more about yourself and your desires. Embrace the ebb and flow of connections, understanding that some may be temporary while others endure the test of time. Each relationship, regardless of its duration, contributes to your personal development and enriches your understanding of love and connection. As you navigate this landscape, remember that the energy you project is a reflection of your inner world. Cultivating positivity within yourself is key to attracting positive relationships. Engage in practices that nurture your soul, whether it's meditation, self-reflection, or pursuing your passions. When you prioritize your well-being and align with your true self, you become a magnet for the connections that resonate with your highest potential. The journey of attracting positive relationships is a testament to your personal growth and evolution. As you elevate your vibrational frequency and cultivate self-love, you open the door to connections that enrich your life. Embrace the beauty of these relationships, knowing that they reflect the positivity and authenticity you have cultivated within yourself. By nurturing these connections with gratitude, reciprocity, and an abundance mindset, you create a life filled with love, joy, and meaningful connections. Trust that as you continue to grow, the universe will guide you toward those who align with your higher self, leading to a journey filled with love, support, and inspiration. As we navigate through life, one of the most profound realizations we can have is the understanding of our purpose. It's the guiding star that illuminates our path, offering clarity in moments of uncertainty. When you have a clear vision of your purpose, you embody a sense of direction and intention that propels you forward, infusing every action with meaning and significance. This understanding of purpose transcends mere ambition. It becomes the essence of who you are and how you choose to engage with the world around you. To possess a clear vision of your purpose is to recognize that you are not here by accident. Your presence in this world is intentional, and your unique experiences, talents, and perspectives are woven into the fabric of existence for a reason. This realization awakens a profound sense of responsibility within you, a desire to fulfill the potential that lies dormant, waiting to be unleashed. It inspires you to take proactive steps toward manifesting your dreams, guiding you to explore the depths of your being. Understanding your purpose often requires a deep dive into your passions and values. What ignites a fire within you? What activities make you lose track of time, where every moment feels invigorating and alive? These are crucial questions to explore, for they serve as the keys to unlocking your true calling. Your passions are a reflection of your authentic self, illuminating the areas of life that resonate with your spirit. When you align your actions with these passions, you create a sense of fulfillment that enriches your existence. Moreover, your values play a pivotal role in shaping your purpose. They serve as the moral compass that guides your decisions and interactions. Reflect on what truly matters to you. Is it love, compassion, creativity, or service? When you infuse your life with these values, your purpose becomes clearer. You begin to understand how you can contribute to the world in a way that resonates with your core beliefs. This alignment of purpose and values creates a powerful synergy, propelling you toward a life of significance. As you cultivate a clear vision of your purpose, you may find that your priorities shift. No longer do you feel compelled to chase after fleeting desires or societal expectations. Instead, you become attuned to the deeper, more meaningful pursuits that nourish your soul. This clarity acts as a filter, allowing you to discern opportunities that align with your purpose from those that distract you from it. The choices you make reflect your commitment to living authentically, guided by a sense of intention and direction. In this process of discovering your purpose, it is essential to embrace the journey of self-discovery. Allow yourself the space to explore and experiment with different paths. You may find that your purpose evolves over time, shaped by your experiences, insights, and growth. This fluidity is a natural part of the journey, and it reflects the dynamic nature of life itself. Embrace the uncertainties, for they often lead to the most profound revelations about your true calling. Once you gain clarity about your purpose, you may experience an exhilarating sense of empowerment. The realization that you are in control of your destiny ignites a fire within you. You begin to take ownership of your life, making choices that align with your vision and propel you forward. This empowerment cultivates resilience, enabling you to navigate challenges with confidence and grace. You understand that obstacles are not deterrents, but rather stepping stones on your journey, guiding you toward growth and self-realization. When you embody a clear vision of your purpose, you also find a sense of community. You attract like-minded individuals who share your passions and values. These connections become a source of inspiration, encouragement, and support, creating an environment that nurtures your growth. Engaging with others who resonate with your purpose amplifies your impact as you collaborate and uplift one another in your respective journeys. Together, you create a collective energy that propels you toward your goals, fostering a sense of belonging and shared mission. Having a clear vision of your purpose enhances your ability to manifest your desires. When your intentions are aligned with your purpose, the universe responds in kind. You become a powerful co-creator in your life, tapping into the infinite possibilities that surround you. This alignment attracts opportunities that resonate with your vision, facilitating the manifestation of your dreams. The process of creation becomes more effortless as you harness the energy of purpose to fuel your actions and decisions. As you continue to cultivate this clarity, it is essential to practice gratitude for the journey. Acknowledge the lessons learned along the way and the experiences that have shaped your understanding of purpose. Gratitude deepens your connection to your vision, allowing you to appreciate the moments of clarity that have illuminated your path. This practice opens your heart, inviting more abundance and positivity into your life. When you express gratitude, you shift your focus from what is lacking to what is already present, amplifying the energy of fulfillment. In moments of doubt or uncertainty, return to your purpose as a source of guidance. It serves as a touchstone, reminding you of your true essence and the legacy you wish to create. Allow this clarity to ground you, providing a sense of stability amidst the chaos of life. When you encounter challenges, lean into your purpose for strength and motivation. Remind yourself that you are on a journey of growth, and every experience contributes to the unfolding of your destiny. Having a clear vision of your purpose is a profound gift. It shapes your identity and empowers you to navigate the complexities of life with intention and grace. As you embrace this vision, you awaken to the possibilities that lie ahead. Your purpose becomes a driving force, propelling you toward a life filled with passion, joy, and fulfillment. Trust in the journey, for each step taken in alignment with your purpose brings you closer to realizing the extraordinary potential within you. Embrace this clarity as a beacon, guiding you toward the life you were meant to live. In conclusion, the journey toward discovering and embracing your purpose is one of the most transformative experiences you can embark upon. It shapes not only your identity but also the very essence of your existence. A clear vision of your purpose provides direction and intention, guiding you through life's complexities with unwavering resolve. As you cultivate this clarity, you begin to align your actions with your passions and values, creating a life that resonates deeply with your authentic self. Embracing your purpose empowers you to take ownership of your destiny, fostering resilience and confidence as you navigate challenges. The relationships you attract will reflect your elevated state of being, providing a supportive community that inspires and uplifts you. Your purpose also enhances your ability to manifest your desires, allowing you to tap into the limitless possibilities the universe offers. Gratitude for the journey deepens your connection to this vision, opening your heart to the abundance and positivity that surround you. As you move forward, remember that the path to your purpose is a continuous journey of growth and self-discovery. Embrace each moment, each lesson, and each connection as integral parts of your unique story. Trust in the process and remain open to the guidance that unfolds along the way. You are a powerful co-creator in your life, and every step you take in alignment with your purpose brings you closer to fulfilling your extraordinary potential. With this clarity, you can confidently navigate the beautiful tapestry of life, living fully in accordance with the unique legacy you are destined to create.